welcome back to another stream. Today I have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay, so anyway guys, today I got a 11 kill solo win, and yeah, we're just gonna be looking at, I'm trying to find where my character is right now. Yeah, but anyway, let me wait until I get out of the bus. Okay. And to find where I am. Well, this is off to a great start because I can't even find where is my present? There he is. Okay, so yeah, here's how it went. I start off with getting a real quick salty spring shot, and I land on top of my signature house, and I actually get a what is it called? An achievement here, and I land at salty springs 100 times. I start off also with a purple pump and a big pot. I break down into the floor below me, and I find another big pot. I take both of these big pots to make it to 100 real quick. By the way, guys, I would be making this in a video, but I would have to pay $40 to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, I'll go out and I go to this chest immediately. And then I find a pistol and another big pot. So I've already found 3 big pots in this house. So that's a lot of shield. I go over here to check if there's an AR in here because I still need an AR. I shut the door and I find a tactical, and I'm not going to take the tactical over the purple. I find another pump, but also minis. So far I found 3 big pots and 3 minis, which is a lot of shield. I go back up, still looking for an AR, and since I shut that door, I checked in that door again because I shut it last time, but I missed the bandages and I grabbed the bandages. I go in here and I start building a base, and then I realize I can't build a wall in there, so I edit into the garage and break that wall. After I do that, I edit myself in because I hear somebody by it and I'm too scared to go and fight it. I stay in here for a long time before I come out. And then I start to edit out. And then you think I'm gonna get out, but I do that and then I'm scared again, so I go back in. Then I make up the nerve to go into my base, and I'm like, anybody could shoot me right now, so I build up one more. Wait for it. I promise you, I build up one more. Yeah, I'm like, anybody can shoot me, so I build up one more. I'm just realizing how dumb that sounds. But yeah, I break this so that I can make a wall, and I'm taking a scout. I see that guy, wait, I'm looking for people to shoot at, and I see that guy over in that house over there. I hear him using a bandage bazooka. I see him, and I try to take some sneaky shots at him, and I miss them. I'll keep looking to see if I can maybe get him through the window to see if I can get some sneaky shots off. I see him go over there, and then I lose him, so then I don't try to shoot him at me. I don't see him anymore, and I see him moving barely. I try to take some sneaky shots, and then I eventually get one shot off, but then he lasers me. Good thing is I found a lot of heals, and since I only have bandages, I can only make it to 75 health. But good thing I found minis in that big pot, so now I'm about to be at 175. After I take my things, I see this guy coming up, and that was the same guy, and I just one pop him in the head. After I'm like, oh, there's an AR, so I take the AR, and I see what he has. I also take the SMG. I see his medkit, and I go back up here. Miss my base, and then I take the medkit in here. So then I can make it to 100. After I take this, I go back down to his loot. I go back down to his loot to grab my bandages, and then I find this tack right there. I don't want to tack because I have my pump. So I grab my bandages, and I'm basically just walking around, not knowing where anybody is right now. I'm really just searching this house to see if he left anything. So I just search the upper, and I see that he already searched it, so I don't look at it. I go over to the gas station, and I'm not really thinking anything of it. I think I cleared out Salty. And then I break these gas things to make it explode, but I keep trying to hit it because it won't explode. And then I hear people shooting at me. I realize they're coming to me, so I go in this bush and wait for them to come. As soon as I know that they're not by me, I go out of the bush and I build back up there. I know they're not on this side, so I think I'm good for a little bit. I'm still looking through the bush because I'm not sure if they're over here yet. I don't know if they're on it. I go out and I build up right here. I build up because I'm pretty sure they're by me. Once I make it up here, I hear them walking by me, and then I look down and I see him. I shoot him and he gets take 2 shots off, and then I kill him. I see that he dropped 3 big pots, so I take those and I take my minis, and then I go and heal. I heal right here on the stairs, so then I can make it back to 100. I go back up and grab more ammo. I see people over there, and I hear that he has the grappler, so I get skin and I build up. Once I see him, I look down and I realize he's grappling up to me, so I build a roof above me. Once he makes it above me, he starts building down, and once he makes it through, I one pump him in the head to grab his mystical AR and his mystical grappler. And drop my SMG for it. After that, I grab my minis, I make the full minis, and I grab the med kit out for the big pots. Because that was 3 med kits. Now I have purple pump, a mystical AR, a mystical grappler, 3 med kits, and 6 minis, so I'm looking pretty good. At this point, I think I'm doing pretty good. And then I grapple down so that I don't take any fall damage when I jump down. After this, I have gotten thirsty for kills. So I go over here to see if there's anybody coming over here, and then I start working my way over to the broken down house by Salty. I hear a chopper somewhere, and I see it's over there, and then I see a guy jump out of it. I hear him shooting at me, and then I try to find out where he is, but I still have no idea. I look around to see if there's anybody by me so that I don't get shot while I'm doing this. Soon I get tired of waiting and I just launch pad in. I see him break the chest and I come in here and pump him. And now I have a decision to make because I have the grappler and I love miniguns and I want that heavy sniper, so I don't know what I'm gonna switch out. I end up switching out my medkits for the sniper and leaving the minigun behind. But first, I need to organize my inventory. I really wish I could take that minigun with me, but I could not because I did not have enough space. I go and start going all the way back to Salty with my launch pad. And this is when I start going on a killing spree. And it starts right here in this bush. I'm making sure all my guns are reloaded, and then I come out and I go back to my base on top of the house. I'm up here and I build a base higher so that I can see what's going on. I see that guy running and I start lasering him with my AR, and that's another kill. I see this guy and I try to laser him, but I miss all my shots. I see that guy that's chasing him and I laser him and steal the guy's kill. Once I jumped down, I thought I was going to take fall damage, but I didn't. And I see where everybody is. I eventually see that guy while he's running, and I laser him to get that kill. Here, guys in front of me, and I see that guy, and I pump him to get rid of him. I tried to laser that guy again, but I only hit him for 37. I'm still looking for this cat guy, but I have no idea where he is. And then I see him, but then another guy comes in with his chopper and tries to steal it. I laser him from the top of the car and get that kill as well. And then it's just me and the cat left over here. I see the cat over there, so I build a little bit higher, which I don't know why, because I have the grappler, so I could just grappled up here. As soon as I see him build that, I start lasering there to see if he's under there, and then he starts shooting me down. As soon as I see where he is, I jump down and I take fall damage. I see the big pots right there, but I'm not going to take them because there's a person right by me, and I feel like they're going to laser through my builds if I did take them. As soon as I look up there because I have an extra launch pad to see if I could go out there and place a launch pad and get out of there. But it turns out I couldn't, and then he leaves with the chopper, so it's fine for me to go out now. I glide out looking for my next victim. I see this guy running along, and I stop before to get a good, to see if I can get him while he's not looking. As soon as I go over the mountain, I cannot see him anymore. I go this way to see if I can see him in the water or something, and I eventually do. I see him looking on the storyline, and then I see him. I'm trying to get a line shot on him, and then I eventually try to shoot, and I miss. Then I start jumping because I think he sees me, but apparently he doesn't, and he's going for that belt. I shoot, get him in the back, and then that's one more kill down. I go over to get his loot, and in my mind I'm being really toxic, saying you can't just be standing out in the open like that. And now I'm standing out in the open. And then after that, I build myself a base so that I don't die. And I take my mini. Now I'm doing not too bad, and I start reloading all my guns. I stay here for a while before I end up leaving. I end up leaving right about there, and then I'm like, ooh, I need to make it out of here because the storm is coming in. I go out, go over to this bush and hide in the bush. I see a guy over to my left, but I do not want to fight him right now. I hide in the bush for a while until I get pretty close. And then I hide in the bush for basically the rest of the game. I sit in here for about, I don't know, 4 minutes. And then I start getting into a fight with this guy, and he starts trying to break through my builds. You'll see that in 1 second. I say, just leave me alone, and this guy is still trying to break through my builds. I do not want to fight anybody right now. I want to wait until the last 2 people fight and then take off the last guy. Then I realize there's 2 people on me trying to get in, and then once the storm starts coming in, I will get out of there. I hear him trying to run, so I get out, and this is my time to run too. I find this little crevice to hide in until I know that no one's gonna shoot me. I realize that I can't hide here for much longer because the storm is not gonna forgive me for that. I build up to see if I can find out where the launch pad is, and I find it. And then I see the last guy died in the storm, and that's one of the last guys. The last guy just died in the storm, and now I know it's a 1v1 now. I start building up because I do not want to be right with him, and I start making a base. I start building a sky base, and this is where the final thing will happen. I build 2 layers so that he will have to make it through 2 layers if he wants to kill me. I'm looking for him, but I cannot find where he is. I just found out it's a 1v1 and the last guy died in the storm, so now I'm just looking for the last guy. I realize the last guy is trying to shoot me down, so I go over here and I see him. I laser him for a while, and I realize he's on the line. So now I just wait there, and he gets a few shots on me, but I'm able to pull out the Victory Royale, and I belly bounce. I have no idea what song that is, but that's not the Billy Bounce song. Yeah. And yeah, guys, that was my 11 kill solo win, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.